Oh, I'm feeling alive today because today we're going to be spilling some tea. Some tea that I have not spilled on this channel in a very long time. Okay, last night I went on Twitter and I saw that the D'Amelios were canceled. And I was like, why are the D'Amelios canceled, right? So I clicked on that trending topic and everybody was just tweeting about how they even got famous in the first place and why they shouldn't be getting canceled or why they should be getting canceled. But nobody was giving me a definitive answer about why they're getting canceled, right? So I went on Google and I typed in D'Amelio family scandal because this was fresh off the press, right? There's definitely articles about them because if you don't know, the D'Amelio family is the most famous family that came out of TikTok. Their youngest daughter, Charli D'Amelio, was about to hit a jaw-dropping 100 million followers. Jesus only had 13. But because of this entire scandal, Charli D'Amelio is going to have to wait a little teensy bit longer to hit the 100 million because she lost over 100 million followers during this entire debacle that I still don't know what's going on. But I do know that she has already lost 1 million followers, right? So I had to become a detective. I had to find out what did she do because to lose 1 million followers, you probably set an orphanage on fire. And if she did, okay, I get it. I think she should lose 5 million followers if she set an orphanage on fire. So let's see what she did wrong, okay? I went on Google. Let me read you some of the headlines that I found, okay? So, TikTok star Dixie D'amelio addresses backlash over rude personal chef video with sister. Why are the D'Amelios canceled? Charli and Dixie under fire following dinner party video? Why is TikTok star Charli D'Amelio losing so many followers? Charli and Dixie D'amelio criticized for being rude to their personal chef in video. I'm sorry, I cannot get over how rude Charli and Dixie D'amelio were to their personal chef. Okay, so she didn't set an orphanage on fire. She was just rude to her personal chef. And she lost 1 million followers because of that. Did she go in the kitchen and spit in his face? Like, what possibly could Charli have done that's that bad to her personal chef? So no, she didn't do anything of the sorts, okay? She just didn't like the fact that her personal chef put snails in their palella. And also because she made a little joke saying that she would have rather ate Dino Nuggets over the snails. You don't say. You don't say that this 16-year-old would rather eat Dino Nuggets over snails. The internet has lost their mind, okay? So I kept digging further. Then I found out that James Charles was actually involved in this whole dinner too, and Trisha Paytas somehow made herself involved by accusing James Charles of being a groomer because he's friends with underage girls, which James Charles responded back to those allegations with the biggest slam I've ever saw ever.
How is it that James Charles is the victim in every single situation?
I didn't want to respond to this because I didn't want to give Trisha the attention that she's clearly craving. However, I've now been accused of being a child groomer, and this is not an accusation that I'm going to take lightly. To insinuate that the relationship between Charli and I is anything other than just a friendship is absolutely disgusting. I don't need Charli, and Charli does not need me. I became friends with the D'Amelio family as a whole very, very early on because this is all very, very new to them, and I wanted to be a friend and a mentor in any way that I possibly could. And Charli and I, despite not being the same age, had one thing in common, which was coming to the spotlight at a very, very young age. This is something that Trisha has never experienced because the only reason she is in the spotlight is because she has said racist things. She said the N-word, she's done blackface, she offended the trans community, she offended the DID community, she said Hitler wasn't that bad of a guy, voted for Trump, and has started a fight with about every single other creator on this platform. You are in no position to be talking about me and my career, so I highly recommend that you stop starting fights with people that are half your age, pack it up, and work on holding yourself and your best friends around you because they and you are the problem.
My man didn't even stutter once. Do you know how many times I would have fumbled making a speech like that? At least 10. For sure 10. And yet to this point, I haven't watched the D'Amelio family dinner video yet. So I think that we should watch it together and come to our own conclusion if the internet is overreacting or not. All right, and let's get right into it.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the D'Amelio family YouTube channel. And tonight we are starting our brand new episode of Dinner with the D'Amelios.
Okay, so we're 18 seconds so far, and this looks like an actual family dinner. And I have to give it to you. You're killing it with the home decor. Like, wow.
But we're going to have a special guest tonight. They're going to sit right there, and we're going to have dinner, get to know someone, and we have no idea who it is.
Wait, let's try and guess who we think it is. I have guesses.
I have like 80 guesses.
Come on, who do you think it could be?
Megan Thee Stallion.
Ooh, that would be a good one.
Imagine, like, we know it's gonna be James Charles, but imagine if instead of James Charles, it would have actually been Megan Thee Stallion. I would have been a little bit shook if Megan Thee Stallion would have came down and sat down with them.
Mark?
That would be a good one. Dave Chappelle.
Ooh, that would be it.
Dude, that would be amazing.
Are we guessing or who we want?
Guessing.
Bro, what? You can't be serious. You think David Chappelle would spend his time doing something like this? No, he won't. It's David Chappelle. Like, I mean, maybe I'm underestimating how big you guys are, but David Chappelle, bro. Why not the Queen of England while you're at it?
They wouldn't book me for the Dixie D'amelio show, so I'm here for dinner with the D'Amelios instead. Dinner time, ladies.
Okay, here he is. He has arrived with his grand entrance. The most successful 20-year-old YouTube makeup artist. Not quite David Chappelle, more like James Charles.
I thought it was gonna be like someone we didn't know. Yeah, we were afraid it would be someone big, famous, but we didn't know who they were.
Got it.
And that would have been so embarrassing.
James Charles took that microaggression to the chin very well. Like, he might not be David Chappelle, but I mean, do they not know that he sells out makeup palettes in seconds?
So everybody on YouTube, this is not only the chef of the night, but our good friend Aaron May, who is my favorite chef. And thank you so much for doing this for us, bro.
Thank you. I watched a video with Maddie Ziegler today.
She's so sweet and we're a lot alike, which I didn't expect. She's very calm. I'm very calm. So that's really cool to see. And people don't expect that from me. Like, expect me to be calm. They expect me to be like dancing 24/7 from what they see on the internet.
Really?
Yeah. I get that all the time. They're like, thought you were gonna.
Is it just me or does James Charles want to roast this entire family? Like, no duh. If all you post online is you dancing, that's all your fans are gonna think you're doing. I feel like that's what he wanted to tell her.
Did you win it?
I mean, I don't either. Yes, most likely to be famous.
That's what I got.
Yeah.
I got most beautiful.
Did you?
No, wait. I think that was at prom. No, I got most beautiful. That's a prom.
Period. Not
I don't
surprising.
think they have that category anymore.
Let me come between you guys.
I'm literally so hungry. It's insane. Oh, it looks so good.
That is beautiful.
Look at that.
That's the classic paella.
Wow. Thank you so much. Dad, what was your senior superlative?
So I'm gonna pause this video at 4:20 for no particular reason, just to let you guys know that this is giving me some straight up Curb Your Enthusiasm vibes. And if you've never watched Curb Your Enthusiasm, then there's something wrong with you. It's a show that's written by the co-creator of Seinfeld, Larry David, and the show is about his successful life after Seinfeld, and how he lives in Hollywood, and he's surrounded by all these superstars, and he's mega rich, and even though he's this famous person, he still gets into extreme awkward situations exactly like this. And this D'Amelio family channel is like, I'm sure that's not what they were aiming for, but this could work. Curb Your D'Amelio.
Giving anything away, I know a lot of the projects that you're working on right now, and I think that they're all very exciting.
Yeah.
It's like, what's motivating you to keep expanding and like doing more? And like, why now do you want to get more involved with the business type stuff? Because I remember when I first met you, I was being like, babe, no, get it together. You need to be paying attention. Like, you need to be looking at contracts. You need to be looking at this. You need to be understanding deal terms. Because a lot of people don't. But unfortunately, that's how a lot of influencers. What is everyone laughing at?
What is this?
It's a mushroom.
No, it's not. That's a snail.
It is a snail.
Oh!
It's a snail. It's the caracol. It's classic in paella, and it's actually a omen of good luck and fortune.
I just touched its liver.
Like, you can't tell me this couldn't be a scene from Curb. Like, oh no, try the snail. It's actually a good omen. Like, psych, babe, I'm good. Snails? No, thank you.
Oh my god. Liver? There's a... It's...
That's very classic to put in paella. It's part of what they would call the Mari Montana,
You know-
the sea and the land, and it brings you good luck and good fortune to eat it.
Try
It
it.
tastes like when a big wave hits you.
Do it.
And you.
Does it actually bring you good luck?
Good luck and good fortune, yes.
Liars.
Just do it.
Oh, Dixie, wait.
No, you're getting.
Yummy.
See? Look at this.
It sometimes happens when.
Don't be so dramatic. dude.
Excuse yourself.
Is she being real? Or is she being dramatic? Oh, she actually threw up. Ew.
Classic Dixie.
I would have as well. And this is the overreaction that the articles and everybody on Twitter was talking about. This is the overreaction that these people want her canceled for. Because she couldn't tolerate eating some escargot. I can barely tolerate different textures of cheese, bro. And what's funny is that all the people calling her out wouldn't even eat that like brown part of the banana. Yet they want her canceled for this? As if half of the people that watch this video wouldn't have the same reaction. Like, chillax. But just wait. Wait till you see what her younger sister does.
Charlie, if you're picky, what's your favorite food?
Chicken nuggets.
And macaroni and cheese.
I love macaroni and cheese.
Just over 1 year ago that Charlie said, I was coming out to California on a business trip, and she was like, Dad, I saw on the calendar you're going to California, can I come? And I was like, yep.
It feels like yesterday.
It hasn't even been a year since I hit 1 million.
No.
And she introduced Dixie.
That's a joke.
Wait, whoa.
In 1 year.
If we're thinking about it, okay, how far away? That's Friday. Okay. Ugh, I wish I had like more time. Cause imagine if I hit 100 mil a year after hitting 1 mil.
Was the 95 not enough for you?
Well, I was just like saying like even number.
Well,
Oh, her fans didn't like that one. She's just trying to hit 100 million? What are they, just numbers? How dare you have goals, Charlie D'Amelio? How dare you try to reach milestones? Your fans are way more than just a number. Yeah, her fans didn't like that she's trying to achieve milestones, okay? Because now she will never achieve the 100 million milestone. Because she lost over 1 million followers for that comment. Like, imagine if you lost 1 million followers just because you rather eat Dino Nuggets over Snails. Like, this is a starstruck 16-year-old girl that can't believe where her life is at because it's only been a year. And the internet is surprised she doesn't like to eat snails. She would rather eat Dino Nuggets. I just want to read some of these YouTube comments that are all like, "Grr, I can't believe Charlie D'Amelio has very bad table manners." Let's read some of their tears. Her face when the chef was describing the meal to them. "Girl, my mama would have slapped that stupid ungrateful look off of my face. Fix your face, you ungrateful twit." I'm gonna say my opinion. Charlie is blinded by fame. This family needs to be humble. God, this annoys me. Disrespectful. Dixie looks messy and like she's reeled out of bed. Get a life? Please, all of you, get a life. Talk about some overreacting McGee's, huh? Everybody who roasted these two girls, please get a life. Like, go to the life store and buy yourself some. I heard they're on sale. I think that snails look like aliens. I don't want to touch snails, let alone put them in my mouth. You want me to put this in my mouth? I'm sorry, I have a little bit too much self-respect for myself, so I don't care how long a chef took to cook that. I don't care if it took him 3 months to come up with the perfect snail recipe. I am not eating your snails, bro. So go ahead and have fun canceling me because it's just not going to happen. Let me read to you some of the high IQ tweets that I found about the situation, right? So this person said, "I watched a D'Amelio dinner video, and Charlie and Dixie were literally being so rude. Be grateful for the food you have. You literally had a personal chef. Don't ask for Dino Nuggets." Hey, if she has a personal chef, she can ask for whatever she wants. That's the whole point of having a personal chef. You kind of missed the point there. Affinity Magazine wrote, "Charlie and Dixie D'Amelio recently launched a series titled Dinner with the D'Amelios, but the behavior these two display towards their personal chef is disrespectful. They made disgusting faces during the episode, while their chef stood in front of them. Treat people better." Somebody called the disgusting face police, because Charlie D'Amelio and Dixie D'Amelio need to be arrested immediately for making faces on food that they don't like. Ooh, I'm so upset. Get a life. Please. Wow, after watching Dinner with the D'Amelios on YouTube, I feel so uncomfortable. Dixie and Charlie were so rude to the chef when he made them a delicious meal. I can't. Listen to me right now, okay? Like, this chef is 100% gonna survive. I don't think his feelings were hurt at all, and I'm pretty sure they still paid him. And if he's a real chef, he's not gonna care what that 18-year-old with an undeveloped taste palate thinks, you know? Well, actually, if you got upset at this video, then no, you don't know. You're saying that you would actually try to eat snails if somebody spent time cooking it. I doubt that. I really doubt that. So for everybody that took that D'Amelio family dinner video seriously, please go get a life. Please, I beg. You guys overreacted so hard. So hard to the point you made the girl cry.
So, huge trigger warning. These are really, really messed up messages, but I'm just gonna tell you guys this because you have to realize the reason that I don't want to speak out is because I know I'm gonna get stuff like people telling me to hurt myself or people telling me like, you cannot like me but not attack the way I look or the fact that you don't want me here. Like, that's where I kind of draw the line. And honestly, like seeing how people reacted to this, like, I don't even know if I want to do this anymore. Like, this is messed up stuff that people are saying. Like, people telling me to hang myself, people just like blatantly disrespecting the fact that I'm still a human being is not okay at all.
You made her feel like she can't make any mistakes. You made this girl feel like she can't be a kid. You made her feel like she doesn't matter because she'd rather eat Dino Nuggets over Snails. Get a life. Please, please, just get a life. So what do you think? Leave a comment down below letting me know if you think the internet overreacted about this whole situation. Also, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. And now, a word from our sponsor. You and I have one thing in common. And only one thing. Don't get ahead of yourself. That one thing is, we're both running out of time. We're both getting older every second of the day. And one day, we're going to be really old. And we're not going to be able to work anymore. And then we're not going to be able to make any more money. And then what are we going to do? Are we going to rely on our Social Security to keep living? Well, I got some bad news. If you're on YouTube, there's a high chance you're a very young person. And there's also a high chance there won't be any Social Security left for us. But don't worry, I came up with a solution, okay? Have you ever heard of the stock market? Of course you have. It's the thing that everybody talks about all day long. Now, there's this thing called dividend stocks. These are stocks that pay you a percentage of the profit from the company every 3 months. So, for example, AT&T pays 52 cents every 3 months for every stock that you own. Just for owning their stock. And then on top of that, their stock goes up in price. So your money is gaining money while you're making money on top of making money. Don't you just love America? I love America. So, this is what you could be doing. You could be investing $20 a week in the stock market and simply purchasing dividend stocks until you're 60 years old and you'll be able to retire without a problem. And now I partnered up with Webull. Webull is a stock trading app that allows you to trade stocks. It's my favorite. It's what I use. And right now, everybody that signs up by using my referral code that's in the description and in the comment section down below will get 3 free stocks if you make a $100 deposit and make a trade with it. You and I will both get paid 3 free stocks. You can sell those stocks and buy AT&T or buy another company that pays you a dividend. Just make sure you're buying companies that pay you dividends, okay? So go ahead, scroll down to the description and click on my referral code to sign up for Webull and get 3 free stocks if you deposit $100 into your account and make a trade with it.